Hello, hello, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. I don't quite remember everything that happened last time, but I do know that we are at the Cathedral of the Deep. I think we also checked out the Painted World of Ariandel as well. Oof. I need to, crack my back. It's right under my shoulder blade. Hold on. Let's see if I can get this motherfucker. Motherfucker. You ever have, a part of your back that needs to be cracked and you just can't fucking get it? It's the worst. Ooh, that was pretty good. Anyways, we are back at the Cathedral of the Deep. We will be meeting the snail people soon. Maybe some science, lots of sninners. The Cathedral of the Sneep. Take me to snail, worship like a snail at the shrine of your snies. I'll tell you my snins so you can snarp in your knives. Okay, he didn't even aggro. Cover this. Let's see. Today on the agenda we have the entirety of the Cathedral of the Deep. We're also going to meet up with a good friend of ours, the Onion Knight. And also do at least one boss, maybe two if we're feeling lucky punk. Hello? No? Not interested? Okay. I guess we'll continue on then. Take me to Snurge, I'll snorship like a snail at the snine of your snies. How you doing, Snaris? We're at the Cathedral of the Sneep. And then in order to get you to jump down, we need to go up around the pillar. We sure are. Gosh. How are you doing today? Oh, he jumped down. Ugh. My throat's a little bit raspy. I'm good brushing my boy in shifts so he doesn't go crazy. What do you mean, in shifts? I'm good, I did fuck all today. Hell yeah. You? Just kind of hanging around, being my usual silly self. And by that, I mean, more than most days, I just woke up at 5 p.m. and am just feeling kinda under the weather. But good overall. I had some graham crackies. And hey, what up, T-Rex? How you doing, dog? Lizard. Oh no! This dude ain't got nothing. I forget, where do they drop down from? Go ahead and kill you while I have the opportunity. I don't think I was close enough for the other to aggro. You're gonna jump down. Is the other one gonna jump down too? Woo! You gotta believe! It truly is a matter of just having the faith. Hey T-Rex, I'm doing alright, just got off work, about to get gas and some stuff for Mother's Day. Oh yeah, Mother's Day is coming up. Oh fuck! Hold on, I'll read everything in just a moment once the threat is taken care of. Just got off work, getting some stuff for Mother's Day. Mother's Day is coming up. I need to do something for that as well. Also Preakness is, I think, the 17th, 19th? So next week. What up, Snaris? Showed Indy how Markiplier eats, I assume, Takis. And she says tofu is right. Yes, yes, let the hatred flow through you. The snake is based, what can I say? Okay, so that's trap. Over here is an item I don't quite remember. But let's go in. Ah, fuck, he didn't let me roll. I think the blood loss animation pinned me. Take me to Snurch. Yeah, today we got a couple things going on. Aside from the usual Cathedral of the Deep shenanigans, we are also... I'm going to show you what it happens if you just run past them. Are they not going to aggro? I don't know if I'm lucky or not. Normally they go all fucking cray-cray. And then the four of them will chase you and try to do that fire hug explosion that does major damage, but maybe if you take the shortcut path, they don't. Not exactly sure. Been a hot minute since I've tried testing that out. You can probably hear in my voice that I'm still a little bit... My voice is a little bit scratchy from a few different things that I've done. Fire Hug Explosion is my new garage band. Isn't that anime by the maker of Chainsaw Man? Us reptiles know what's what. Yeah. Lucky Inconsistency. What? What? What does that mean? What is... What? Like, getting lucky? Or, like... What? What am I supposed to take away from this, Eris? What is your message? What is your major malfunction? I don't even need to throw anything at you. Literally could not be clearer. Ah, damn. What is your wisdom, Snares of the chat? No, seriously, what are you saying? I think what you mean by literally could not be clearer is that it never had an intended outcome. There was no message to be told. Maybe I should put some points in Stam so that I can do bullshit for longer. Or I could just boost my damage output again. I'm not too picky. Like, the saying. What saying? Lucky in Kentucky. I have never heard... What? Those are just two words that rhyme. That's not a saying. You can't just make up sayings, Eris. Well, dip my balls in peanut butter and stick a shotgun up my ass. Can't just say random shit and then hope that it makes... And then just be like, yeah, you know, it's something people say. That's not how that works. Yeah, it's just a rhyme. Getting fucky in Kentucky. Y'all gotta chill, lol. No. No chill. This is a Souls game. Only cry. Game not fair. Game hard. I'm completely chill. I'm also chill, but I do exaggerate just to torment you. Sup, dog? Can you shoot me from there? You bastard. I'm gonna have to go all the way back to get you down, motherfucker. Come on. Walk off the ledge. Don't push me, cause I am close to the edge and I am trying not to lose my head. Heavy bolts, heavy do. Waterloo. I've been on another ABBA kick, and it's great. I've been cheated by you since I don't know when. So I've made up my mind. And every time someone torments me, I make sure everyone in the chat knows when I gotta pee. Eris, that's why we torment you. You already did that. You literally already do that. Yeah, I've been broken hearted, blue since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go? Nothing changes. Nothing's changed! Oh my god, have I talked about one of my favorite skits of all time? I didn't mean to do that. You bitch. Boom. You just gotta spin to win. That's the secret. That was my problem. I wasn't spinning, and I certainly wasn't winning. Damn it! Ah! I should probably switch to my other sword. It's better in just about every way, but I really want to spin to win. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame, shame. Also, I'm pretty sure I've heard that sound effect, that, like, screeching bird sound effect in games before. Anyways, back to what I was saying about my favorite skit. Why? That's not the right button. It's been a bit. One of my favorite skits is from, I think they call it Dropout now, but College Humor was what they were called at the time. And it was a series called The Britishes, which was like a tongue-in-cheek sort of like Downton Abbey-esque kind of thing with all of these different characters. And the best one is, it's called A Proper Revenge Fantasy. And it's the butler, or one of the butlers, planning on killing the head butler. And he goes through, like, all of the outcomes, but he plays each character to perfection. And, like, goes through in an entire fucking... It's, like, only 2 minutes, but the entire thing feels like it's the plot of a movie. It just keeps going. And it's like, okay, he killed them. What now? Oh, well... Now, the head of the, house comes out. Oh, I'm a British man, so I like reading the newspaper. And then, kills him. Then the daughter witnesses, calls the police, kills them. Then the police are there and goes through the whole fight, the shootout with the police, where eventually he's gunned down in a blaze of glory. And at the end it just zooms out on all of the dead people. But they're all just him in different positions. It's so fucking good. I love it. It's just a man having a schizophrenic, if I were to kill everyone, this is how I would do it moment, and is brilliant. Couldn't go the distance. Yeah, I've been broken hearted, blue since the day we started. Why did I ever let you go, Mamma Mia? It doesn't show again, my, just how much I missed you. A deep gem, there we go. That is the first time we are receiving it so far, I think. As a drop, anyway. Should I ask if you feel you can relate to that skit? It's a skit that I would have made if I had had the means to. It's like such a idea that is something I would do. It's my kind of humor, like, to perfection. Do I think it's the funniest skit? Probably not, but it is the one that I think is funniest to me. Oh, why didn't it let me roll? I'm having difficulty rolling tonight. Well, there's still time. No, Eris, you can't reproduce things. You have to make your own. Alright, now time for the secret Joestar technique. Since I have tried several times to get into that room and just kind of keep flubbing it, it's time for the greatest secret technique to ever grace the big screen. Gonna get to a point where I can enact it. Squelchy feet. One of the secret techniques passed down by my forefathers. Joestar secret technique number 1. Run away! That's right. Why bother? Yeah, it's the blood loss that kills me, I think. Getting trapped in there with all those enemies, and then that hits, and I instantly just bleed out. Forefathers, damn, I didn't even get one. You have to have 4 skin first, Eris. That was a really stupid joke. Anyways, yeah, I get it. Yeah, you also for the joke, you probably should have put FOUR to make the pun a little bit easier to read. But what am I saying? You already know that. You're an intelligent young man. Forefathers? I didn't even have one! Oh, I guess your stepfather doesn't count. Damn. Guess I gotta tell him that he's been disowned. Forefathers? I didn't even have one! Eris, you're so funny! Oh, that's a good joke. Well done. I mean, I have one now, yeah. But you didn't. But you didn't! Also, since I'm not doing that bullshit anymore, I can go ahead and... Is this the button? Yeah, that's how I equip the thingamabob. Now you are slightly more challenging, so I want to be at full health when I inevitably piss you off. Luckily, I managed to get you on the first attempt. Yep. I forgot about the other 2. I knew there's a trap in there, but I thought 3 of them dropped down from the roof. I didn't realize there were 2 more outside. Life is like a hurricane here in Deep World. Da-da-da-da, aeroplanes, it's a... Some people might be tempted to go grind a bit or level up and then come back when they have more HP. Not I. I make sure to inflict maximum suffering upon my viewers. Am I hungry? Let me shake the magic 8-ball. Perhaps. Hope that helps. Oh no, I'm cutting his butt cheeks. Oh, that feels kind of bad. Damn, I really just added 2 more cheeks to that. It's so fucked up. Why did I do that? Well, that's very rude. Actually managed to hit me. This is slightly problematic. Are they leashing? Alright, I do have enough stamina. Alright, cool. Shit. It's the fucking stagger that does it. There we are. Might as well go ahead and heal again. Now, where do they drop down from? There's one up there, but that's not from this trap. Those ones. I think more will drop down. Yep. And then he waits a second. And then he drops down too. I love this trap because they wait. It's not as soon as you pick up the item. They do it like one at a time, so you keep letting your guard down. Like, alright, I've defeated the trap. Ooh. Something's going on with my controller. The right stick is like, there's like something caught in it, or something. Uh-oh. Hi, Hungy. I'm Nat. Hey, Nat. How you doing? I'm gonna subject you all to the sounds of vicious swabbing. You ready? Can you hear that? Getting in with the alcohol. Woo, 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 woo. Alright, had some friends over to rebuild some Lego sets. Ooh! What kind of Legos do you like, Nat? Not like what sets do you have particularly, but like what kind of theme do you like? I have a few favorites. I will talk about one of my favorite Lego sets of all time, which is the Da Vinci's Starry Night Lego set that I adore. Nat, the Americans keep bullying me. Just keep bullying me. Like a variety. I have a soft spot for the 3-in-1 animal sets. Ooh, yeah, the ones where like you can make multiple builds so you can keep using it. That's pretty good. I've always been a big fan of like the Star Wars ones. It's the closest we really got to like military builds with Lego. Other companies do that, but Lego is like, no, we don't want to promote violence or anything. Cowards. And then they make fucking Ninjago. Also, it's funny you say that. My roommate was working on that exact set. Van Gogh did Starry Night, by the way. Van Gogh did Starry Night, by the way. What did I say? Did I say Da Vinci? Yeah, no, that's Van Gogh. I should know that. That's my favorite artist. Yeah, you said Da Vinci? God, I'm so fucking stupid. No, Van Gogh, or Van Gogh, or Van Gogh. Depending on how correct you want to pronounce it. Van Gogh if you're English and a hoity-toity. Van Gogh if you think you know other languages, but you don't. And Van Gogh if you know his actual name and think it's funny because it sounds like cock. No. Hey, I got a hood. Oh no, he sees me. all you gotta do is spin to win. Ain't nothing. This game is easy. You just have to have the... It's not even know-how. It's really just blind faith that it'll work. Because if you don't believe in this spin move, think I am hungry. Don't tell me what to think. I can think for myself, thank you. Although I'm kind of hungry too. Then get food hungry. Yeah. The rumor come out. Eris think? Okay, so can't go that way. I know you're still up and about. Is this a bonfire? I don't think so. I think this is the giant run. I just had lunch 3 hours ago. Why did you have lunch at 4 p.m.? No, 5... What time is it? It is currently 8:30. So you had it at lunch at 5:30. That's not lunch. That's lupper or linner. I'll help you stop the American bullies, but you have to take care of yourself first. Go eat some steak or something to keep your iron up. Right? Don't give us a reason to bully you. I was napping earlier, lol. There's a big guy with an axe, I'm recalling. So, we'll turn back, get to a bonfire. And then go back for that item. Is there a slime up above? No? Go hunt a moose. Once you sage your hunger, we can talk. You guys really need penguins. I gotta say, really sad you guys have meese, but not penguins. You got meese and geese, but no goddamn pengoos. Maybe I'll have a pickle. Could I offer you a pickle at this trying time? They turned Eris into a pickle. Stupidest joke I've ever seen. Where is this? Where does this let out? Where do I go? Haha, I'm here at the snurch. What? That's the sound of the snowlies. It's too late for a meal. Have yourself some graham crackies. I do like pickles. That's the strongest part of my trans identity. Is that a trans thing? Or is that like a girl thing? I was unaware of the nature of pickles as a trans identifier. But I guess it further proves that I'm not trans. I don't really like graham crackers. That's because you're not frisky enough. Ow! Oh, ha, ha. Please drop your shirt. I realize what I said after I said it, but in the context of the game, I could really go for the... It's the opposite. Eris loves masturbation too much. Not me, though. I love a graham cracker. I think salt is good for low blood pressure. Yes, it typically raises your blood pressure. So what it does... Oh, God. Why is my controller like this? What it typically does is it helps with fluid retention. So really, you should be having more... I got fucking gooped. They gooped me for my iron. I should eat pickles and jack off. Yeah, Eris, what have you been doing with your life? If you haven't been doing that... No wonder you're so unhealthy. Hey there, baby boy. Please don't fucking kill me. He's so silly. There's like something in the controller where like the stick like has like a rough spot right around in the top left. Like there's something there that somehow got in that like is getting it to stick. And I don't know if it's just because like the pad has gotten worn down or what, but it's really annoying me right now. Life is like a hurricane here in Duck World. It's insane we haven't completely shifted to magnetic-based joysticks. Yes, it's literally done on purpose so they can sell more controllers. My pad also sticks to the right when it gets worn down. Yeah, Eris, we know. You have talked about this plenty of times. Never by request, might I add. Eris will just say shit, and you just have to deal with it. It's just like, yeah, I guess this is the joke now. I guess this is the bit. I must have missed that stream. Did I miss more minority bullying? If you consider women a minority, I guess. Oh yeah, I do nowhere near as much damage with this. Just stating facts. I was tearing it up, dungeon farming 14. Hell yeah. 14 is such a good game that every time I play, I realize that I both love and forget exists. No, we were bullying Eris for not eating. Yeah. Eris be like, why am I so sleepy? And then starves himself. And I didn't react fast enough. Come on, find me where there's more open land. Eris takes in half an hour to make a salad and expects not to be bullied. I struggle with nausea because of my meds. Yeah, well, you know what would help with it? Being hydrated and having salt. Wait, Eris is French-Canadian, the most oppressed minority, so kinda. I don't know about that one, Chief. Nah, it takes at least an hour for a salad, lol. Eris, look, I pity you. A lot. Nah, I think the natives. Go eat some pickles and crank your hog. Genuinely frustrating. Also, aside from a good way to tell if a chest is a mimic, aside from staring at it for 5 minutes and waiting for it to breathe and open its mouth, let out a little snoozy snooze, is to check its chain. If it is curled forwards, like so, it's kind of hidden by the rug, but you can see where it kind of makes like an L shape instead of the usual C shape. It was a Quebec. Sorry, a Quebec. That was a Quebec joke. Oh, okay, lol. Imagine being from Quebec. Fucking couldn't be me. I forget, are mimics weak to anything? I don't think they're weak to fire. Quebec joke. Motherfucker has range. I always forget that when dealing with these bastards. And we get a tome. A deep braille divine tome. Which sounds like something we should give to our holy woman, right? The blind one that wants to become a firekeeper. Seems like she could use that, since, you know, it's, mimics are weak to dark. Odd. And it is in Braille, so the only people we could give that to is the blind lady. However, as I said before, the deep is connected to the dark, and we really don't want to bring the dark into this. Especially when she already is like, I can feel the darkness gnawing at me. It's like, okay, girly pop, we're just gonna pretend like that's not extremely concerning, that you can physically feel the darkness around you chewing on your bones. It is. I was just talking to some friends over Lego about how inbred parts of Quebec are. Oh, people from Quebec. I was like, how do you inbreed Legos? What are they doing in Quebec? Apparently they had a family member who wanted part of a mountain, but then his house got destroyed because he built it on top of a deposit. Fucking rude. Swing, damn it! The silt is so disrespectful. Even when it's in the right. It is. All my homies hate queuing up to flex even harder in a dungeon run. I love Final Fantasy XIV, but good God, is it hard to stick with. Both financially and just, like, my interest goes to other things, and then I just forget. It's such a good game that I could easily spend a lot of time playing it, but for fuck's sake, my ADHD can't be tied down that easily. Once again, the relationship is backwards. People don't respect the silt. I have far more personal reasons for dropping for ages. Yeah, That's fair. Where is the thingamabob? I know there's a silly Pookie boy. Hello? There you are. I know there's a silly boy in here. One of the coolest designed enemies in the game, by the way. We don't need the item in there, so we might come back for it later. I'm trying to remember. Do I have to cross to get to the shortcut? I think I do. As we look over there, we can see a giant. He is one of two. Because it's never that simple. You gonna... No, he's not gonna chase me. Sad. And you may recognize this guy who we fought before, because this puts us out right over a left and our fire. This level is probably my favorite in Dark Souls 3 because of how well constructed it is. This is the only bonfire for the majority of the level, and you have so many different ways of reaching it. Once you open up all the shortcuts, you can go pretty much anywhere in the cathedral. It's so good. Eris forgot how much salt burns. What do you mean by that? Like, when you eat salt, you feel a burning sensation? Or, like, you can light salt on fire? Because it's both true, but one is far more concerning than the other. Last dungeon I got complimented for how well I can move while keeping uptime, because I know where to put myself and still be in range. Do you think the giants have explored each other's bodies? Probably not. They just kind of sit there like fucking potatoes. I think they might be malnourished as well, because if you look, they're kind of fucking skinny. But anyways, let's go up, because there's something up here that I love doing every fucking time. Oh, hey, there's a... You! Fuck you! That feels good. So that is the archer that was previously shooting down at us as we tried to make our way through to the front. You can see down there. Salty food burns my tongue and lips. Eris? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, at what point do you have, like, something normal? Why is it all like this? And we get a special item, the Deep Ring. Allows attunement of additional spells. A ring bestowed upon the deacons of the cathedral. For the deep, allows attunement of additional spells. Canadians can't be normal. It's like the one rule. That's sad. In the cathedral slumbers things most terrible, and as such the deacons require a grand narrative to ensure they do not falter in their duty. A philosophy to ward away the madness beckoned by the grotesqueries at hand. When I was little, orange juice would burn my mouth. I thought everyone would just put up with it, but it turns out you're allergic. I'm assuming. I fucking hope. Because if you're not, it just does that to you. What the fuck? Nah, I can drink orange juice just fine now. What? What? I I don't even know what to say to this, Eris. You're a fucking freak of nature. You are not normal. You can never be normal. Society cannot function with you in it, not the other way around. Congrats! My body got over it, lol. Over there, we got that. We got another knight. I can't believe OJ is too spicy. I always like that with pineapple. Turns out it's not supposed to taste like tingling. White? It literally is. What are you talking about? Pineapple eats flesh. What do you mean it doesn't taste like tingling? That's its whole fucking thing. I'm so fucking sick of these Canadians, I swear to God. We're gonna want something... Actually, no, we probably do want this so that we can move around a little bit better. Pineapple is the one fruit that should tingle. Yeah. Y'all aren't even freaks of nature, y'all are just freaks. Apparently everyone is allergic to pineapple. Yes, it's an acidic. It eats flesh. We were the first to put it on pizza, so that's a big L. Yeah, I'll fucking say. Pretty sure that was a Quebec dude. Especially because it was named racistly. Hawaii only grows pineapples on plantations. It's not native, I assume is what the rest of that said. So these are the giants. Very scary up top, but when you get close to them, down on the ground, they are really, really easy. Absolute cinema. Talk shit, get hit. Got it. Giants are bad tops and better bottoms. Exactly. It's not native. What if we make pizza exotic and name it after the wrong island? Doc, how does this always happen to you? Because I fuck around. Eventually I find out. Just because usually I fuck around and I'm fine doesn't mean it doesn't occur. I'm pretty good at finding out. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Boo-doo-doo down on a Saturday night. I'm in the bath. Splish splash. Splish. I love the water physics. They're not, like, incredible, but just having that, like, wave from the sword swinging that hard is cool. Alright, round 2. Let's, honestly, hard to tell if this is faster. I feel kinda like it is. I wish she had some chocolate mousse. I have never been a huge fan of chocolate mousse. My mom is a huge fan, but I've always been like, you know, it's okay. To go with the pickle, obviously. What, you don't have chocolate mousse and pickles? Very common pairing, I think you'll find. No. After the pickle, methinks. But yeah, typically you want to stay between his legs, hit his ankles. When he takes a big step, stick to the other leg. Did I kill him? Is that it? Yeah. And then he falls over, gives you a nice view of his crotch, and then dips from this universe. Just like me on a Tuesday night. Am I right, fellas? Weird, those are also my sex tips. You remember when I said they're malnourished and, like, probably lack iron? You might want to look into your heritage, Eris. You might be part giant. I hope the giant at least got to explore his own body. Nah. That's what the chains were there for. This is a cathedral. They're like, no, he's too frisky, get him out of here. That's why they chained him up. So what if you can see the darkest side of me? The one who every team is enemy I have become. I'm touching myself tonight. I'm 5'2". Are you sure about the part giant? Yeah, like one, how tall is a giant? Usually like a couple meters, right? Like maybe 1/1000th of a giant. Okay, so about 100 feet, so that's what, like a 20th? Maybe you're part giant, part hobbit, so it balances out. Yeah, I'd say you'd have to be like something else that's really fucking short. You're constantly hungry and need to use the bathroom, so I'm thinking either hobbit or dwarf. You don't quite have the whimsy necessary to be a gnome, but you do have the mushroom hole thing. I think some kind of half gnome, quarter giant hybrid is what you are. You know, aside from being a fucking mistake, you're also that. Now this guy's interesting, because you have an entire area full of clean water that doesn't stick to you, so you don't have to where's poop and pee on a regular schedule, so does this reflect your experience? Well, they're also industrious little guys, and Eris is anything but. I think Eris is pretty anti-dwarf, aside from the whole being a fucking shorty. The cat. Another cat. Northern hobbits for sure, then. Is he activated? Nope. Oh, I ate a pickle. What's next? Eris, do you smoke pipeweed? I assume not. What's next is... So you got some salt. You got some vitamins. You should have some complex proteins, like some jerky or like a whole wheat bagel or something. Some whole wheat bread. There we go. Now he's alive. And this is the part that pisses me off, because if you try and lure him, whether this was raised or not... I feel like I've had a lot of bread today already. Okay, but what kind of bread? Because if it was white bread, it was all fucking sugar. You know what you should have? You should have some graham crackers. Horny bitch. Gonna buy Indy some cheese now. No, you said the word! Why? 2 English muffins and leftover pizza. Yeah, no, none of that is complex proteins. That's just pure carbs. Fuck me in the bungus. I have to make up I have to consume so much water to make up for the water. White woman spotted. Ooh, cheese. Yeah. You may fascinate her with a piece of cheese. Yeah. Eris, does your fascination with cheese change with, like, what gender you're feeling for the day? Like, when you're feeling masculine, does the cheese craving go down? Are you less entranced? This is the science I subscribe to, by the way. Next time you have a masculine day, or a feminine day, just write down, like, try, if you could, on a scale, measure how much you fucking love cheese. No matter the gender, I'm always a little French. Well, it's a shame, but we're gonna have to put Eris down. No saving him. It's over. Yeah, what I was trying to do was clear out the little guys around the giant's feet. The fuck is that? Huh? Huh? Hey, huh? Can't believe we're fucking fighting Minecraft villagers. Come on, slime. You awake? No. My final meal will be 7 types of cheese. Toe cheese. All you have to do is find them in the middle of nowhere, Canada. Yeah. It's alright. If I bring enough cheese, Eris will show up. Without a doubt in my mind, I know I can summon Eris to anywhere in the world by making a sufficient charcuterie board. I'm not going to be able to reach those guys. They sent me there are two wolves. One is a half-white woman on my mom's side. The other is a Chinese. Is Chinese and lactose intolerant. Damn. Harrowing. Please stop moving, you fuck. I would like to be able to heal, thank you. Toes, boy. Your toes are on special. Eris requires cheese. The toe cheese of the giants is said to be a delicacy. And the more disgusting something is, the more the French love it. So both sides of the ancestral line will be satisfied. Oh god. Exactly how I wanted to die, in between the legs of a giant. Giant, giantess, it matters little. I go to Valhalla either way. I got that dang old Drang armor. And a pale tongue. Why is it pale? Why are you pale? Why are you pale? Look, if giants were real, I think we can all agree the French would fucking love their toe cheese, their stained gas, dead skin. And there are some boys there I do not wish to tangle with at this moment. So I'm going to cut across. I cannot condone this topic. What do you mean? You're the French one. You guys are the ones that eat disgusting shit. And now that we have finally made it all the way through, we can open front door. I don't really like toes. That's fair. I don't either, honestly. Oh, and we come up here, and the bridge has been raised. Specifically, high testosterone toes. There are so many implications to this, I don't even know where to fucking start. So, one, high testosterone. I'm toe sexist. I assume that you mean by you don't like men's feet. That's fair. But that implies that you like women's feet, even if they're stanky. And also, potentially, if a man had low testosterone, you would like their feet. So, like, what is the... No, some men's feet are fine. Oh, okay, so yeah, that was the implication. Huh. This really is a fucking topic, huh? Only low T beta feet. Yeah. No, like, the feet that are shaped like talons with extra... What the fuck? What kind of fucking... Now, admittedly, I don't make a habit of looking at people's feet. But what the fuck kind of toe shape are you referring to? They're skinny except the knuckles at the ball? What? And they don't touch... Men are not birds, Eris. Eris, are you like thinking of the fucking Rake? Or SCP-096? Like, what fucking creature are you referring to that has, like, elongated, bony toes? Anyways, let's talk to Onion Bro.
Well, you look reasonably sane. I am a knight of Katarina. I've managed to track down this cathedral's store of treasure. It's right over there, across that narrow part.
Oh, that's cool.
Treasure. Always so close, yet so far. I'm in quite a pickle, indeed.
Yeah? Truly, quite a pickle. I can't help but feel a little offended that he has forgotten us. Oh, so you only like the tiny bound feet of high-class women now? What the fuck? What about these feet, Eris? How did these feet make you feel? Yeah, you sound kind of odd. Do you want a lozenge? Need a cough drop, bro? You sound a bit nasally there. I've got to use my head and think. Let's see if he has anything else to say about not recognizing us.
Just hold your horses a moment. I know. Treasure is so sorely tempting.
Yeah, I love treasure. Doc, I just sent you some foot example. I'm gonna regret clicking this. What the fuck? Why are they so skinny except for, like, the front? I just have a bunch of pictures of feet that Eris has sent me now, and they're all just freaky deaky shit. I didn't want this. I didn't ask for this, Eris. Why? Some people just have feet like that, and it's gross. Hold on. One sec. Let us take a moment to compare... No, my arch is like a little bit weird, so my toes kind of turn inwards, but they're not like super thin and then fat like ET fingers. Uh, Although I do have like my like index toe on my right leg is like surprisingly flexible to the point that I can snap with it. Hold on, let's see if the mic will pick it up. There you go. There's some feet noises for you freaks in the ASMR community. 9 out of 10 men's feet that I've seen look like those, and it sucks. Okay. I guess I got delicate little piggies, then. I don't know how I feel about that. Is it better that it suits your aesthetic, or is it worse that it suits your aesthetic? Because, like, the majority of people apparently have weird feet, according to you. What sample size did you get? Like, what was the... What area of the world was this? Did you have a diverse enough, populace? Ooh, what's this?
Shame on you, you greedy guts.
I don't want to look at your feet. I'm not risking it. I'm not sending you my fucking feet. Eris, now I'm worried I might have man feet dysphoria. Yeah, thanks, Eris. Who the fuck is that?
Well, say hello to the nice giant. He adores visitors.
That's not my buddy. That's not Siegfried of Katarina. That is, in fact, a recurring NPC throughout FromSoft games by the name of Patches.
How dare you? Have you no shame?
And he calls out that we already killed the giants.
Damn.
Now, ask your girlfriend if you have weird feet. Do I just call this the foot episode? Is that what this is now? Or maybe Eris has opinions on feet? I don't know. I really don't know what to do with this at this point. I just kind of have to live with this now. Like, damn, I guess my feet are weird, according to one Canadian with a questionable sample size, and that makes them better? Question mark? Or maybe I have strong opinions on feet that I'm not a fan, in that I'm not a fan, lol. Eris, you have stronger opinions than that, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't think anyone would launch into a tirade about the freakiness of feet if they didn't take the time to look and observe. There was something going on there. And now that it's been planted in my brain, I just have to live with that. Actually, there is something I want to do. Right. Should I do that before or after the date? Human feet are weirder than human hands. I don't disagree. Like, they serve their purpose, but also they're weird in that, like, where the normal animal would have, or what we would associate as the knee, is really, like, near the top of an animal's leg, because we basically, like, took our legs and developed it so that rather than walking on our toes with, like, our ankles up, which is how normally the legs would be positioned, we instead flattened out the bottom part of our leg to create feet, and it's kind of weird. You're jealous of digitigrade. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Digitigrade animals. Yeah. They're just not very well designed, in all honesty. I've gotten, like, weirdly depressed now. I'm just like, damn, am I really this concerned about feet now? Like, what the fuck am I doing? I kind of don't even want to finish this level. Not to be controversial, but in general, I don't find the human form very attractive because it's just so fucked up. I agree and disagree. I think it's very interesting. The opposite is plantigrade, like humans, bears, and rabbits. Okay, cool. Keep playing, Stream Boy. Okay. There's something I want to do real quick. Vertical spines was an evolutionary mistake. We don't have to talk about feet. Well, once you bring it up, it's kind of hard to leave the topic. I didn't want to elaborate on my toe sexism. No, but the implications... I guess it's out there now. It sure fucking is, Eris. Where are you, Lonkfinger? And this is another recurring character. This one from Dark Souls 3. I think he's also sort of in Demon Souls. I don't necessarily remember. It's been a little while since I played Demon Souls. I feel like there's a Thorn set in Demon Souls, but I don't think it's the same. But Longfinger Kirk is one of the fingers of Rosalia, because Rosalia loves fingers. See, I was already moving on. Nate says, my cat is out here turning into a serpent. Meanwhile, we are constantly crushing our spines. And Eris says, cats are so good. We can move on to cats. I like cats. Cats are neat. They're mostly fluid. They're just wiggly little guys. And gals. And pals. I know he's in Dark Souls 1. He's part of the Chaos Covenant. Yeah, he's a little bitch in the first game. And he's also part of one of the funniest builds in the series. Oh, hey there. I brushed my wiggly guy today. Hell yeah. And now he's sleeping like a little... God damn it. I got poisoned. Mom, I got poisoned. Cats have beans instead. Superior life form. Possibly. I don't have any moss. I'm trying to remember the way to get up there. I think that's what I have to do. I think that raises that one, and then I can cross over there. I don't know if you guys can hear the oven. Snakes are so cool, though. Somehow they made, oops, all spine like a superpower. Yeah. but they're also constantly doing ab workouts. I don't know about you, but like, oof. The spine tube, yeah. The slippery tube dude. Little freaks. We love them. There we go. Down, and Patches is no longer here. Oh, nope, not the right one. Notably, snakes have 0 feet. I want to say that's not technically correct, but I don't actually care. And that's where I'm gonna leave that. Okay, so we can't cross over on that side. I know we have to go up somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow. Be up high. I'm about to get excommunicated from the chat. You really are. I was honestly thinking, like, is there a way to, like, just kick only Eris out? Is that a thing we can do? And yes, we can, but I don't want to ban you. No, you're right, Doc. I'm going to bully Eris with snake facts now. Right? I told you, bullying Eris is objectively correct. I'll stop, lol. What a time to be alive. Okay, so that one... How do I go up again? Not that one. This one came from... Which I suppose we could go this way. Bye, dude. Please stop chasing me. You are very scary. Not too scary, but scary enough to be a problem. Tee-hee! Okay, so he's not pursuing. So now we can continue our little loop-de-loop of grabbing shit that we were unable to get earlier because there was a giant. Lloyd's sword ring. That's not what I wanted. That's the wrong button. Soul of a nameless soldier. I don't think... If I take the ladder up there to get to where the woman is... The whole woman, I don't think that really does anything. What's down here? Did I already go down here? I feel like I maybe did. Yeah, this is where I got fucking gooped. Yeah, there it is. So we did that. We can go up to the tower. That won't lead where we want to go. If I go back this way... Try and hit me. You can't. There is table. How you doing? Sup, Pookie? Oh, he's not interested. Okay. Well, I guess there's only one thing for it. If you can't see a future with Nazalia at some point in your life, then you have too high standards. You need to lower your standards if you think that you can never end up with someone like this. Okay, so this is not the way I actually want to go. So let us return the Slav. Okay, so let's go back down and across, and then go up the ledge. Are her eyes permanently closed now? I don't think they're closed. I think they're, like, fused. I just think, like, they don't exist. Also, her teeth have gotten fucking massive. There's just 4 of them now. It's like that one scene in The Matrix where, like, his mouth is fused closed, but it's the eyes. Eyes shown shut. They didn't get coverage in Lothric. That's true. I don't know. Do we think Nazalis is from Lothric? Shut up. Do we think she's a Lothric girly, or do we think that, like, she's just from fucking out and about? I don't know. I feel like she might be a Kareem girly. Big fan of the Kareem peeps. I've yet to meet someone from Kareem that I don't like. No, she's the mother of Rome, remember? You're right. No, she is. She breastfed Romulus and Remus. Whatever the fuck that means. Is she a wolf? Yeah, she's Nazalis she-wolf. Ow. I'm a little bit stuck, but that don't matter. Para bailar la bomba. Para bailar la bomba y necesita un poco de gracia. Un poco de gracia para mi party. Arriba y arriba. Arriba y arriba. Soy rápide, soy rápide. You're trying to get to the rafters. I'm trying to get across to where Patches is. I should sing Up the Wolves for karaoke. I don't know what that is. Is it like Up the Raw? I drove my tractor through your garden last night, saying Up the Raw. It might be this way. It's a song by the Mountain Goats. Oh, that really clears it up. Ba 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 ba. This is always the part I get stuck on because I'm like, how the fuck do I get there? See, don't I have to go out? Is it this? Is this what I take? I'm vaguely remembering. It's the name of a band. It's the name of the band. Ah, Crazy Frog, my favorite song. Joker, it's the name of the band. What? It's the name of the band, Joker. Now that is crazy. I'm getting pretty hungry. I could do the boss fight now, but I'd really like to go and do something else real quick. Go back up the lift. Okay. Yes, sir. Returning to the lift. Can you take me higher? I return with cheese for the white woman. What's up, Ro? You missed the most cursed fucking chat. I'm not gonna repeat it, but if you want to go back in the VOD, you've been warned. Oh shit! Hold on, this one's higher. Yep. I bring tribute for the indie. I saw you were still up, you little fucking rank goblin. Like, comment, and subscribe for more foot. Ow! Plantigrade. No one has grass for feet. Stop making up science. Gotta turn the pain into content. Yeah, there's a guy there. Be careful. Fucking, I hate it when there's guys. Content warning, men. Men, manly men. Do, 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 do. I've seen maybe a quarter of an episode for that show and decided it was not funny and never returned. Kind of like Seinfeld. Content warning, men's feet. God, is there ever fucking some talk about men's feet? I don't believe Eris hated The Godfather because there was... Or can't believe Eris hated The Godfather because there was guys in it. Were there any feet? I feel like there were some feet. I feel like that's the real reason. God, just the weight behind it. I love this sword so much. I've seen many episodes of 2.5 Men, and like... I did not hate The Godfather, it just felt a bit long. I remember that Charlie Sheen is in it, question mark. Yeah, honestly, one of the weaker parts of the show as well. Hello? Ironically, that's how you describe Zardoz. That's Eris's I didn't like it and I don't want to be rude phrase. It felt a bit long. Well, no, Zardoz was kind of boring. Okay, fucking... Zardoz is the perfect length for Zardoz. I don't disagree, I just dislike everything that you said. Is there a guy in here? No. Somewhere someone is gonna jump down. It's like, this is such a movie. Yeah, it sure fucking is. But you know what? It actually goes somewhere. It has an ending. Is it interesting? It is Zardoz. It has a premise. It has a plot. And some people find it interesting. Or entertaining. Which is more than can be said about some of the greatest quote-unquote films ever made. Zardoz does feel like it is what it's meant to be. I'm just not into what it is, lol. Yeah, exactly. Listen, here's what I'll say about Zardoz. It's not Citizen Kane. Yep, at least it's not Citizen Kane. Zardoz is better than Citizen Kane. Yes. And I mean that genuinely. It's a good movie because it does what it means to exactly. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the movie, but it is a piece of entertainment. Some people like it. I won't say they're wrong or incorrect. I'll just say I didn't find it as interesting as others. Yeah, the intent of the creator is also present. Any others? I hear one. I don't know if they can hop up here, though. I'm pretty sure these are the ones that hop down to ambush you. Is there another one in here? There's an arbalist. I don't think they do. Like, there's a very original sci-fi epic in a world that I feel really lacks original sci-fi epics. You're right about that as well. Same with the Riddick movies. Oh, I really need to watch, is it Pitch Dark or, like, Perfect Dark or something? Or Pitch Black? Pitch Black? Yeah. Yeah, I really need to watch that movie. I've heard that it's good. Honestly, I've heard that a lot of the Riddick movies were pretty damn good. Pitch Black is the antagonist of Rise of the Guardians. Monk was also interesting, but anything that's not the new Star Wars or something gets lost. Yeah. Okay, so I'm where I'm supposed to be. I think there's an item over there. I vaguely recall Dave getting kicked off. Priest, not monk. My bad. It's fine. Go right. Listen, I'll get there when I get there. Yeah, the Riddick movies really suit Vin Diesel too. They're all enjoyable to some extent. Yeah, I know I need to go there. You're going the right way. See what I mean by it works when you believe in it, but sometimes you don't believe in it hard enough. The spin move is perfect except when it's not. Observe. Flawless! Spinning! You have to have faith in the spin move. I keep saying it. It works so long as you believe it does. It's the greatest move in the game because I believe so. You gotta believe! Not there. Is it the next one? Does that mean it has literal faith scaling? No. It's dex scaling, but faith, but it's faith-based. Real-life faith. Yeah, so I need to lure him, do a loop, then... Can he shoot over it? Not quite from that position. Do you remember where to drop down for Rosaria? That little pedestal I'm looking at, I think, right? Okay, no, he can't shoot above that. Catholic school finally paying off. Right? That little, like, where those two sconces are, that lit up part. Should be. Has he figured it out? I don't think he has, so you'll move on. Hello, Slurm. Maggot time! He's a Slurson. Wait. Hold on. He's a slug person. You know, a Slurson.
Huh? Yes, hello. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Only the penitent man may pass.
Unbreakable
Penitent.
You seem to be unkindled. Do you have business with me?
Literally a slur. Yeah. You know who I am.
Oh, yes, of course. It's coming back to me now. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was my hand, as you know. But the deed, well, that was the armor's doing.
Was it?
Regrettable, truly. But behold,
Not
I'm
the
still
curse
here
of the
now
Onion
in
Knight.
attire. And look at you. Not a scratch. All's well that ends
Looks
well,
at HP bar.
right?
Looks at flasks.
Yes,
right.
we'll be fine. I can tell. It's that rotten curse. It is. The untidy mess.
And he gives us the prostration emote, meaning that something I always found funny is they don't actually do the emote. I feel like he should be prostrating before us. Like, please don't fucking kill me. Patches, like an onion, has layers of...
Oh, yes. Now, it wasn't me, but you still deserve an apology.
Uh-huh.
Just a little trinket. Go ahead. It's yours now.
Gives us literal fucking garbage.
You should know, I'm a kind of travelling merchant.
Well, layers.
If you're as unkindled as you look, you'll find plenty of good stuff.
I was really hoping that you're gonna just put of, but capital OF, like OnlyFans. He has layers of OnlyFans. And we are going to immediately purchase this cursed Katarina gear. Hell of a sales pitch. Do we want the black leather? I mean, we might as well, right? The rusted coin he is selling to us for 200, which is literally the same cost as rubbish of no value and certainly no avail. Who in their right mind would bother carrying this around? Perhaps you need help. You might still be hungry.
Thanks,
That's why I said
Lucky.
have complex protein or complex carbs or protein. Have some protein. Have a little bit of meat. Oh, hold on. This is kind of fucking goated. Oh, this is kind of fucking. This is kind of fucking drip. Oh, I thought a singular pickle would be sufficient. Eris, you silly goober. Why would it be sufficient? Pumpkinhead. Anyways, this is how it would look on us. We will eventually pick it up, but the reason we picked it up is not actually to keep. I know, very sad, very sad. Was it the Undead Legion? I think we were wearing the Undead, or the, was it the Grey one? No, it was the the Deserted Knight, or the Fallen Knight, that's it. And then we had the antiquated gloves for our sparklies, and then the worker trousers for our feet out. Disney Park pickle. Not even one of those giant pickles. Yeah. Anyways, we're back on our bullshit. The bridge has been raised. We are kindled, so you see. And the first thing we really want to do is just go take out this dude, and then we just fuck. Not that. Don't do that. Don't get distracted like I did. It was a 4-inch pickle, I'd say. I'd say a 4-inch pickle is. I don't know, Nan. I think a 4-inch pickle is actually above average. I think it's actually a pretty good size. I think that's a rather large pickle, actually. I think that's like a good extra inch then is necessary. I think a 6+ inch pickle is. Yeah, I think it's a little excessive. Honestly, I think it like might hurt your jaw. If you were to try and have like an entire 6-inch pickle, I think it's perfectly respectable. Not that there's anything wrong with 6-inch pickles, but I just think that maybe you should give the smaller pickles some love too. I think we should appreciate all kinds of pickles. It's not about the size of your cucumber, it's about how you pickle it. Yeah. I'm gonna get that inscribed on a fucking plaque. It's not about the size of your cucumber, it's about how you pickle it. God, I just keep going through embers. I don't think we need to join Rosalia at this exact moment, so we can come back later and do some stuff. How the fuck do I do that again? Whatever, I'll just take the muddy way. Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Don't mind. I ain't got no worries, 'cause I ain't in no hurry at all. So we do want Henri here. Not because this boss fight is difficult. In fact, it's one of the easiest in the game, but just because Henri is important to us. And I like having them around. Oh, we can summon another person? Ooh, yeah, actually we do want Cirrus. The way you say Henri sounds like ornery. I think it's your accent. What's wrong with Henri? How do you say it? Do you say Henri? It probably is my accent. I do have quite a thick, not like a thick accent, but some of the things you can really hear, like when I say things like room, I say room. Just sounded like you're adding R's, lol. I said Henri. Henri. Henri of Astora. Okay. I guess I'm adding R's now. You know me, all about those hard R's. So the way this fight works is you'll see one of them glows red. That is the one that currently possesses the soul, I guess. And it's the only one whose health actually matters. Each time you kill them, it will lower the HP of the boss overall. These fat guys are kind of the difficult one. Yeah, I have a hearing problem or something. The volume should probably go louder. That sounds like a you problem. Where? So you can see we do a little bit of damage each time we kill one. All those years of Catholic school are paying off. Finally, I get my vengeance. I want to say they're paying off. I'm saying that this is giving me revenge, kind of. Owie zowie. So yeah, the hardest fight in the game. Damn, it sure is hard to cleave our way through this Isle of fucking nothing. So it is possible to make this fight difficult. But it's more difficult to make it difficult than to just do it. Like, the only way this can really become a difficult fight is if you are using basically no weapons and just punching them. It is the silliest of fights. And it's a big old boss arena that really has no purpose. The back doesn't, at least. You can fight all of them just here. You don't really lose much. But you'll note that despite having come here for Aldrich, we didn't fight Aldrich. Instead, we fought a bunch of fucking deacons. I look so fucking sad. I think your accent adds a lot of character, by the way. Thanks! Go fuck yourself! No, I'm kidding. I appreciate it. I like my accent, not criticizing your accent. Souls of the Deacons of the Deep. Use require many souls. Okay, so we already got that. After Aldrich left for the Boreal Valley, Archdeacon Royce remained at the cathedral with the High Priests to keep eternal watch over their master's coffin. So this is in fact Aldrich's coffin. And judging by the size of it, we are in for a hell of a fight when we reach him. And then he also dropped... It's in the key items. Yes, the small doll. Small silverwork doll depicting a young squire. In the legendary old city of Irithyll, situated in the Boreal Valley, the Pontiff Sullivan gave this doll to valued subjects so that they might use it to cross the barrier when they return home. Listen carefully, and you can hear it say, "Wherever you go, the moon still sets in Irithyll. Wherever you may be, Irithyll is your home." Interesting. So we learn that Aldrich was in fact from the Boreal Valley, same as Bort. You know, the dog boy that definitely eats children. Funny, I should mention eating children, because we also know that Aldrich is a cannibal. Some kind of common thing happening there. A lot of people eating. Don't know what's going on with that. But that's okay, because we will get back to... Oh my god. Eris just sneezed so hard, but we look so fucking menacing like this. I was not prepared to look like actually somewhat scary and not like a fucking clown. I think it's the way the light like reflects off the eyeless body and the way the light is like playing on the skin. We look like a fucking demon. Like even the hair looks like horns from this angle. Kind of fucking rad. Anyways, that will do it for now, and we're clean again. Back to our clown shed. Could go for a strawberry Danish. I could go for so many fucking foods right now. Not even joking. Anyways, I think that will do it for now. Thank you guys for tuning in. That was the Cathedral of the Deep. We have a few more things we'll come back for later. But for now, thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys had as much fun watching as I did playing. Excuse me. If you did, maybe consider leaving a like, comment, subscribing. You know, the things that help me grow. I would really appreciate it. But the only thing I can really ask you guys to do and insist upon it is to take care of yourselves, your health, your mental health. That's what's really important. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye. Hello, Cathsnedral. Cathsnedral.